Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a rewind plan with me, and this is just look back at my last week. I used a Vegas kit from XO Mama Plans and I loved it so much. It's really hard to believe that this was just last week because it actually, well, 2 weeks ago now, but it feels like it was forever ago. I would really like to go back on vacation, but let's jump into this week here, which was a doozy. I'm going to be using this kit from Scribble Prints Co. It was her Hello January kit, but I think this is like 2 years old. I was actually gifted this by Kira, and I wanted to save it to use in January, and I used a Hello kit before from Scribble Prints Co. and I did the same thing that I did last time and used the deco to make the full boxes a little bit more exciting. And then I also used some like foil stuff that I had left over that was kind of wintry or Christmassy because we're coming to the end of winter spreads. So both of those are from the Stickie Committee. I only used the quote box because I didn't like how there wasn't really a quote box. Usually it says like hello and then it'll say like January or something, but that wasn't there, so I just used the Let It Snow box. Both of these are from the Stickie Committee. And surprisingly, I didn't really have any washi that matched this kit very well, so I'm just not gonna do washi this week, which is very odd for me. So if you really like my washi spreads, I'm sorry. I promise they'll be back as soon as possible. Hopefully next week, but I don't even know what kit I'm using next week. But I'm gonna go ahead and put everything down. I just realized I did not pull out headers, like glitter headers, so I'm gonna have to look in my stash and see if I have any. But I'm gonna go ahead and put down everything and then be right back with you guys. Guys, so there is everything. I have a ton of glitter headers on my hand and I just pulled 7 off, so I think I'm gonna see if I can use any of these in the sidebar or if I need to, and then if I don't, I'll put them back. But it's not looking too bad. I'm not mad about it. It's actually really nice that this kit is old so that the sticker paper is not super duper sticky and I could peel it up easily. But we'll put this there. And then for the sidebar, let's pull out, I'm like so not used to this kit format at all. Okay, so we need that and we need that. And she does have some of these, but they don't match. I remember that was like a big deal. So let's do these things. Actually, let's not match. So we'll put in habit trackers for the week. We have dental and my medicine, which my shots are going well. Like, I wish that I didn't have to go get poked in the arm twice a week, 2 times each. But I mean, worse could be happening, so I can't complain too much. I need to keep thinking in the end of this, you're gonna be able to cuddle a kitty, so that's all that matters. And like not having to go to the hospital every time the plants bloom. But yeah, I like bruised really bad from some of the shots, so it kind of looks like someone grabbed my arm really aggressively, but that's okay. Getting all the fun looks is always fun. So there is the sidebar, and I think I'll leave it at that and just put these 2 glitter headers back. I'm gonna go ahead and fill out the sidebar and give my camera a rest, and then I'll be right back with you guys to plan out this past week. Alright, let's jump into this. So starting out on Monday, I had the day off because it was Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I don't think I'm going to mark that. I think I'm just going to mark what I did. So the first thing that I did was I printed all the pictures from the Vegas trip. So I'm going to use the large camera icon. My nails are also very long and I'm loving it, but I can't put stickers down. So I'm going to use my tweezers a lot. So I printed all those pictures, which was nice to go through those. And then I had to go through and plan my outfits for the week because I got kind of mad at myself last year, or like, well yeah, I guess it was last year, but like last semester, because I stopped putting effort into what I was like putting on in the morning. And I don't know, I think it just made me have like a whatever feeling about going to school and stuff. So I wanted to change that and actually try with my apparel in some way, shape, or form, so that I wasn't so, I don't know. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with wearing hoodies and, you know, comfortable clothes to school. It's just, I feel like I can do better. So we'll put that in, and then I did have my shots this day. This was actually my first shot. So I'm going to use these Once More with Love nurse doctor stickers for this week, marking those. And this day I had to stay there for 30 minutes after they gave me the shot to make sure that I didn't have a reaction. And then I guess because I didn't have a reaction, the likelihood of me having a severe reaction, at least for a bit until they up the dosage a lot, is low, so I don't have to stay that long. It's kind of up to me and how I'm feeling, so that's nice. But I do have an EpiPen, which is a pro thing, so if I do leave and for some reason I have a reaction, I have that. And then on Monday I spent a good amount of time meal prepping my lunches for the week, so I'm going to use this half box. And then the last thing that I did was I did a face mask to kind of just relax and unwind. Oh wait, I have a sticker for meal prep. It's the little scribblers. So we'll put her there. And I made some really good stuff this week. I made like a few different salads. I made a I guess it was vegan. I'm not sure. I wouldn't go that vegetarian or vegan tuna salad sandwich, which was really good. I actually don't like tuna sandwiches or tuna salad or anything like that. So that was a nice alternative. And what else did I make? Oh, I made these like energy bites that were really good. Yeah, I was very proud of myself. So I rewarded myself with a little face mask, and that was Monday, pretty simple. Tuesday was the first day of classes, so I wanted to mark that in kind of a special way. So I'm going to I'll do a quarter box for that. And I pulled out my Planning Roses Rosie studying stickers, just to have something big to mark the first day of school. And then for marking classes, I'm going to use these Little Miss Paperie stickers for the rest of the week. I only had 4 days, so I think we're gonna do that one and this one and this one and I don't know, they kind of all work in some way, shape, or form. I guess we'll do this one too. And on this day, we'll put this one in. And I had 2 classes this day. I had a 9:30 to 10:45 and then a 2 to 3:15 this day. So that was a little bit different. You know what's also different is planning without washi. What do I do with all this free space? I guess I'm like learning the true meaning of white space here. I guess I'll move this up and I can put my appointment in there, because I went right to my appointment afterwards. And we'll use the light blue and the little alarm clock icon. And then after that I came home, which was really funny. So I felt really motivated in the morning and like, I can do this, I'm gonna get a lot of stuff done. I feel good about like starting my career and being on that type of path. That was like my mindset. And then I like went and I talked about my goals and like, I don't know, I was just feeling very motivated. And so I came home and first things first, I had Panda, so we can't forget that. So I have these Wonton in a Million takeout stickers, so I'll put that in. And then I decided to work on this program that my school does. I don't know if other schools do it, but I know that my school does it, and I don't really understand it. It's kind of a really strange program, but it's called Handshake, and it's like basically an online resume format, and I guess it's like LinkedIn, but I think it's just within the university, but I have no idea how it's supposed to work. I really don't understand it, but all I knew was that like you fill out the thing basically and employers can see it, and so like it ups your chance of getting a job, or like it just puts you out there without really having to try. And for some reason it was just the worst possible experience for me. I could not figure out how to do anything, and then even when I would figure out how to do things, I would like second guess myself. I don't know, it was just like a complete downfall from the morning. So that was my frustration for that, and it literally took me hours. Like I didn't get anything else done, which was really disappointing. But anywho, moving on over to Wednesday here. I had just one class, which I really like this class that I have on Monday, Wednesday, and my Friday class. My Tuesday, Thursday classes are kind of I don't know, I can't really tell yet. I'm still giving them a chance, but I'm not 100% that I'm going to love it. And so, yeah, and we got out early this day because we just reviewed the syllabus and then we got to go home, so that was nice. But it is like just a 9:30 to 10:45 class, which again is kind of a bummer because then I end up spending more time driving than actually attending school. But it's also okay because, you know, it's important. So when I got home, my friend came over for a little bit and we binge watched some more You. So I think we have 1 more episode left or 2 more, I don't know, but I'm very into it. So I'm gonna put this binge watch sticker here from Paper and Milk, and this is from Kaylee's Paperie, but I believe she changed her name to Moonlight Co or something like that. I'm not sure, but I know that she changed her name, so. But there's that. And then, what did I do? Oh, I went and got a shot, so that was fun. We'll use this other appointment label. And then I had to work this day, which was the first day that I worked. So I also have Little Miss Paperie work labels for that. And I also have a ton of other stickers apparently. Okay, so we'll do the dark blue. Do we have like a orangey? Yeah, we have this one. And then there's not really like a light blue. So I guess we'll do 2 of these. Okay. So I went to work, and this day I worked a really long time. I worked until 11:30. I worked 2:30 to 11:30 because their parents went to the Elton John. Wait, is that right? I think so. I think that's right. The Elton John concert, like the last concert or whatever. I don't know. It is 11/11. Oh wow, it's 11/11. On Monday night. Well, not this Monday, but next Monday. And so my brain might not be functioning properly, so I do apologize for that. See? But after the kids went to bed, I just worked on homework because I obviously didn't do that on Tuesday. So I wanted to get some stuff done. I needed to do some like readings that was required before my Friday class. And then I also wanted to go over like the syllabus of some stuff. Yeah, so just all that fun stuff. I'm going to use a quarter box for that. And put that in. It's so funny, there's like so little options for like boxes in this old format. So I have these last minute cramming stickers from Once More With Love, but I was so tired, so even though I wasn't like cramming, I thought this one was a cute one to use, so we'll put that in. And then that's the first half of the week. And moving on to Thursday, I had class again. So we'll put this in up top. And on Friday I had class as well. So I'm just going to put this in too. Did I miss any birthdays? Like, did I forget to write them down? Oh man, I can't trust myself. Oh, my dog's birthday, but I think that was the only one. I'm not sure. I can never remember these things. Yeah, it was. My doggie's birthday was on Wednesday, and sadly I like barely got to see her, but we celebrated it on Saturday, so that'll be enough. Anywho. Okay, so I had class, and then I was so stressed out the night before because when I came home, I had one of those moments where I was like, I'm forgetting something, and I was stressing about it, and I was real worried about it. And, so my friend was trying to help me out of my anxiety stupor. And we finally figured out what it was, and that was I didn't do my meal prep. And so I was like, I'm not gonna have lunch for tomorrow, and I really just don't want to go buy lunch. And she was like, well, what if I come, like, because she hasn't started school yet. She's like, what if I come and have lunch with you, and we can keep watching Netflix? And it was like so sweet. It was the best thing ever, and I cried because it was so amazing. But she came and brought me Chipotle, so that was amazing. Guac costs extra, I know. And then I had my cleaning for my teeth after school this day. So I don't really know what to put in there. Well, I guess I can put, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I guess I worked a lot more than I pulled off labels for. Sorry, different train of thought. Okay, so these are from Lexie Kylee Designs, and I'm gonna put this in here because it's not gonna fit up top. And this was the first dentist appointment in I think a year that I didn't have some sort of cavity or problem of some sort. So I'm gonna put up here this like one of these fangirl munchkins because I was so excited. Like, I was very thrilled with myself. So that is what that is for. And then I rushed on over to work. So for that, I guess we're gonna use one of these. Oh my gosh, there's so much space. I guess I'm just gonna embrace it. Let's see what happens. I mean, might as well, right? Okay, so then this night I worked until I think like 11 or something. I don't know. I was very tired. And then Friday I went to school. This day was so strange because I have a 9 to 12:45 class. Yes, 3 hours and 45 minutes, which I have never heard of, but it's an accelerated course, so I only go for 11 weeks, and then I guess only 6 Fridays of those 11 weeks I actually go to school. It's a very complicated process. I don't quite understand it yet, but all I know is it's gonna go by quickly, and I'm good with that. So I went to school, and then I came home and I did the homework that I had for Friday, or like that I had planned for Friday, so I felt very good about that. So I wanted to mark doing that. And I think I wanted to use, was there like a computer sticker? What was I planning on doing here? What was my plan? I never know. I I guess I was just going to use another one of those like cramming stickers, even though it's not very applicable. But we'll just do this one. I guess this one is kind of fitting because I was excited that I was actually doing what I had planned to do, so there's that. And then afterwards I went to work, so we'll put this in, and I thankfully just worked a normal day this day, 2:30 to 6:30. And then when I came home, I pre-planned, which I was very excited about. So where's the freebie? She does have this like awesome script that I'm going to use with the little planner. And then after pre-planning, I took a bath because I needed to relax. I almost fell asleep, which would have been bad. I don't know if I've ever told that story on this channel, but I fell asleep in the bathtub one time, and I like had, I think I was like putting on music or something, I don't know. I had my phone, but I had fallen asleep, and like my hand that was holding the phone like rested onto my chest, and so I was like asleep, and then my parents got scared, I guess, that like something had happened, I don't know. So then they like knocked on the door, and I like freaked out. I like startled myself awake, but then the phone went in the water, and thankfully it still worked. I mean, granted, it says that it has water damage now, but I don't really care because it's still functioning as a phone. But yeah, I thought that was just funny. So I did take a bath and I didn't fall asleep, which was a success. And I finished reading First We Make the Beast Beautiful, which I love that book. I highly recommend it to anyone who has anxiety themselves or depression, or she talks a little bit about PTSD, and she talks a lot about like OCD and bipolar. So if you yourself have any of those or know someone, it's like the perfect book, and it's not written by like a mental health professional like a psychologist or a psychiatrist. It's written by someone who actually struggles with these things and has overcome them in a way, and who is like learning to cope with them. And so I just thought it was beautiful, and I really like it. It was one of the books that I like actually took notes in, and like folded pages and like underlined things, which I don't know, some people think that's crazy, but I do it to the books that I actually love. So I cannot recommend it highly enough. And I think I don't know, it wasn't one of those books where I was like, okay, I can't read this because I'm anxious. It was almost helpful to read it when I was anxious, because it was giving you tips, and it was kind of bringing you into a reality of like, I can relate to this, or hey, I could do this and everything is gonna be okay. I don't know. I felt good about it. So there's that, and then Saturday I got to sleep in, which was so exciting. So I have this script from Paper and Milk, and then I have the little Maru's sleeping. So I'm going to use these to mark sleeping in for a little bit. And then I started another crazy day. So I went to work from 1 to 4, which I need my work stickers again. I'll do one of these, and I guess these, I don't know. Wait, no, I just need one more. So we'll just do this one. So I went to work, and then I had 4 kids that I was watching, so that was kind of crazy, but it's fine. And then, do I want to, let's move this up just a little bit, because while I was at work, the kids like were allowed to watch a movie when I was about to leave. So I actually got to start a new book, which is called The Tattooist of Auschwitz, which it's a novel. It's not like a real story, like, or a real account, I guess, or I don't know. It says it's a novel, but I like feel like maybe it's based on some real, I have no idea. Anyways, it seems really interesting, and I thought it was like, it's about one of the people that was like tattooing the numbers on people. So I thought it was an interesting premise to see how they handled it and like what they wrote and stuff like that. So I'm not that far into it. I'd say I'm at like chapter 6. I did look on Goodreads, and there's like very mixed opinions. Like there's a lot of people that wrote horrible reviews for it, and then there's a lot of people that wrote great reviews. So I don't know, we'll see. I'll let you know when I'm finished, but it was one of the books that I got for Christmas, so I'm trudging away at those. Anyway, so then after that, I went and made an appearance at my godfather's birthday. That sounds so funny to say. His like birthday barbecue, but I was only there for like 45 minutes max. I don't even know that I was there that long, because I had to leave and go to help my friend run his improv show, and then I got to see his baby, which was so exciting. I love that kid so much. Like, he doesn't even know who I am, and I'm obsessed with him. And we got to talk, and it was great. It's always nice catching up with people that, I don't know, it's not like it's been forever since I've seen him. It's just, it feels that way. He's a dad now. I'm at school, and I'm dreading it, so there's that. But I'm just gonna use these little like clinking glasses to mark that. And then that's it for Saturday, and then moving on over to Sunday, I got IHOP because this day I actually didn't eat anything but crackers and 2 slices of cheese, which was a horrible idea. I woke up feeling terrible. So I'm finally gonna finish up this breakfast sheet from the organizing companion, who is closed. So there's that. That feels so nice to do. And then I planned next week, so I had pre-planned earlier in the week, but this I like actually sat down and like put stickers down and stuff like that. So I'm gonna mark that with this half box. I spent a good amount of time on it, probably longer than I should have, but my justification was I needed a break of some sort. So I have these Celeste stickers that I'm going to use, and then after that I needed to prep for next week, like all of my backpack. I needed to clean my backpack out. I needed to do just like various little tasks. So I'm gonna use a quarter box for that, because that did take a while because I was getting distracted and I just was not paying attention. So I'll put that in. And then we had oh, you can barely see those light stickers there. And then we had family night. So I have these from Moonlight Paper Co. Which one do I want to use? I kind of want to use this one and put it on like the medium blue washi, which is where? Here it is. And we watched The Bachelor, which, oh my gosh, I'm so sick of pageant girls. I haven't watched the one from tonight, so please, no spoilers. But I will say, I'm very tired of pageant girls. So that is that for the week. Oh, you know what? There's this nope sticker that I think is hilarious to put in for this experience, because that was my response. But I think that's it. Really? I keep finding things that I want to put in. I can put in me time. I could put in payday. Just to spruce that up a little bit. Oh, I could have used this for cavities, but that one encapsulates my feeling a little bit better. Okay, I think that's it for the spread. Let me zoom you guys out a little bit before I go ahead and fill everything out. But I think it is really, really cute. I mean, it's always kind of hard to do these older spreads where I'm not used to things, but for a no washi spread, I'm kind of okay with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill everything out and come back and show you guys the finished product. Alright guys, here is the finished spread, and I'm not mad about it. It's definitely not my favorite one just because I miss my washi, but I do think it's really, really cute. Especially, I don't know, I'm always really happy with how I do the full boxes when I do these like massive glitter spreads, just because I think it's really cute. I wish that there was more ways to do that with full boxes, but also I don't, because the amount of pressure that I put myself under to do this was a lot. But anyways, let me show you what I have left over from the kit. It's definitely not as much as I would now with her like new format. We have the freebie. I used up the full boxes. There is the extra full box here. And then we have some half boxes, bill due, and a skinny label. We have some functional items, icons, timestamps, and date dots, washi and headers, little things in washi, and then heart checklists. So it's really funny for that to go so quickly. But that is it. I will put this in my destash pile. This is kind of like the perfect multicolor thing to have, so I feel like this is one of the better destash pile items that probably, there's a lot of things that you could do with it. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you have not already, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys!